The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has been slung wide. Played out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Serves up across. Deftly away. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. He's on it. Can he get away? And he whips it in. Adams getting this one clear. And a chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Adams. Dunk. Nuno Mendes. And it's Azar, distributed tidily. They get a throw-in. Baresi. Out to the right. There will be a throw-in. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Alexander-Arnold.
Jordan really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity.
Terrific header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Adams gets good distance on it. Aimed beyond the defence. Flings in across, climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is Azar. There's the shot! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Donatoni. And he's forced to go back. Belletti. Some really good ball movement. And here's Drogba. Kurtchu looking for the run. Azar. And Alexander-Arnold. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. He's found a way through. Cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Kurtchu is always looking to break lines.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Donatoni. And this is Drogba. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, cracking ball. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Looking for a runner. Played out towards the right wing. Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Ødegaard. That's a good ball out wide. Crosses it in here. Belletti gets it away. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Ødegaard. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Out towards the flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Adams. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Kachu!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Back in once more. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Corner number 3 coming up. Hazard. It's going to be another corner, I think. Jordan get their 4th corner. Hazard. Now it's De Bruyne. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Saliba. Dunk. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 7, Hendrik. Coming on to
And it's
replace
Vitz.
him is number 9, Bayern,
Saka.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dunk.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that's aimed into the middle. .60 minutes played. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Searching pass he's played there. And he's whipped it across. Oh, what a mistake! Vitz plays it long. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. That's really well manoeuvred.
Jordan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rijkaard drives it in. It's a goal kick. Now it's Kukçu. Bojan. Belletti plays the return pass. And it's Rijkaard. Picked out Donadoni! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
De Bruyne crosses.
Jordan really have been poor. Wayward service is becoming more and more costly.
.75 minutes played. Now it's Donadoni.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Look at the space, it's shot a goal! So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Now it's Bojan. Kukçu. Vitz. Oh, good spread. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Indonesia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Jordan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Kukçu gets into a good position. Denilson. Nicely spread. Now it's De Bruyne. And he's gone searching crossfield.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's straight offside. It's just beyond his reach. Now, can they get him away? Now here's the delivery. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Here comes another cross. And he's had a hit! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Ronaldinho. And he's had a hit. Oh, he's really drilled it. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu. And they can counter here. Bojan Krkić looking to run onto it. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. Well, they've got it again. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, super ball. It'll pass back. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Bojan. Belletti. No, he refuses to take the bait. Ronaldinho. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's Rui Costa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Roberto Carlos. Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Steaming on goalwards. And it's pulled. He gets big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Bojan. And it's Bojan.
Oh, great feat, that.
Shot could Kukçu! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Not getting too much time on the... Oh no, what has happened here? Rui Costa. Ronaldinho. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rui Costa.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa. This is promising. That's a corner kick. Chelsea have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Carvajal. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Ronaldinho is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Roberto Carlos taking charge of the dead ball. And this is Roberto Carlos. Swept in. And he's heaved it away. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And this is Drogba. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Ronaldinho. Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rui Costa. Roberto Carlos. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Knocks it into, takes a shot! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, delightful ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Drogba considers his options. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Chiellini
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's played forward. Baresi, good purposeful running. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Baresi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great vision. He's got away. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Baresi. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. Indonesia still behind, thanks to that solitary strike. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Decent chance!
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Here comes the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's Rui Costa. Kuk-Chu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Donatoni. That has been slung wide. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Decent hit from there. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Saliba, Zanetti, tidy with his distribution. Baresi. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. He has a look. It's Drogba! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
There they go, hunting in tacks. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Baresi does well to get it back. Now it's Donatoni. Kuk-Chu knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Carvajal deals with that comfortably.
Substitution.
Defending was strong and firm. Delivers the ball, shapes to shoot! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. There seemed no way back, but they are level.
The goal scorer for
That is
Indonesia
simply top
after
draw,
84
beautifully
minutes
served
is
up and deliciously
number 14.
finished.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Indonesia really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Robertson, looking to play him in. Pings in across. A header! Well, that is remarkable. Cavani. It's run loose here. Looking for the run.
Added time.
Roberto Carlos. Drogba might just make this. Now it's Donatoni. That is lovely. It's gone backwards. Ronaldinho. A heavy challenge. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Donadoni! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Greenwood. Messi. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Danger averted for now. Rijkaard. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The pass has gone astray. And that has been cleared. Has a shot! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And it's Vitinha. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And here's Messi. Greenwood! Greenwood! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Greenwood really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Valencia looking to pass their way through. Donadoni. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chiellini concedes a free kick for that. Rodri. Lobbed in behind. Donadoni. Messi. And it's Doué. Valencia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now that looks a decent ball. And the flag has stayed down. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Gets good distance on it. Chiellini aims beyond the defence. Donadoni plays it in. Tries to get it clear. Here comes another cross. And that should get the job done. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Played out wide. Approaching the half-hour mark. Greenwood. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Doué. Now this could shot a goal! It's in! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Valencia have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he thumps it clear. Oh, he had to make that, and he did. And here's Mbappe.